In this tutorial, we're going to discuss how customizing session plans and learning resources to suit learner needs in an e-learning environment can be achieved. The techniques we'll discuss are aimed at addressing diverse learning styles, preferences, and requirements to ensure that the learning experience is effective, engaging, and inclusive. Here are some key techniques. Number one is learner profiling and needs assessment. Conduct surveys, interviews, or diagnostic assessments to understand the learner's backgrounds, skill levels, learning styles, and their preferences. You can then use this information to tailor the content and delivery methods. For example, during the planning of a corporate e-learning program, the facilitator conducted a pre-training survey to identify employees' existing knowledge and skills in project management. The results helped in customizing the training modules to focus more on advanced topics like risk management, which most participants were less familiar with. Number two is differentiated instruction. Offer multiple forms of content presentation like text, video, and audio to cater to different learning preferences such as visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Additionally, you can provide varied learning activities like group discussions, hands-on tasks, and individual research. For example, an online course on digital marketing could offer content in different formats like video tutorials for visual learners, podcasts for auditory learners, and interactive assignments for kinesthetic learners, ensuring all learning preferences are catered to. Number three is adaptive learning technologies. Use technology that adapts the learning path based on individual learner responses and progress. This can involve branching scenarios where learners choose different paths through content based on their interests and knowledge level. For example, an e-learning platform for language learning adjusts the difficulty of exercises based on the learner's performance in previous lessons, providing more challenging tasks to advanced learners and revisiting basic concepts for the beginners. Number four is flexible pacing. Allow learners to progress through courses at their own pace, with options for accelerating or spending more time on certain topics as needed. An online advanced diploma course, for instance, that allows students to choose between a 4-week intensive schedule or an 8-week standard schedule will enable them to pace their studies according to their personal and professional commitments. Number five is interactive and engaging materials. Incorporate interactive elements like quizzes, simulations, and gamified learning activities to make learning more engaging and allow for practical application of knowledge. For example, a mobile app for learning programming could include coding challenges and gamified quizzes that offer instant feedback, making the learning process more engaging and practical. Number six is personalised feedback and support. Provide timely, personalised feedback on assignments and assessments. Offer one-on-one support sessions or mentoring for learners who need additional help. For instance, in an online course on creative writing, instructors can provide personalised feedback on each assignment submission, and where students are struggling with certain concepts, they might be offered additional one-on-one video coaching or writing samples. Number seven is accessible design. Ensure all learning materials are accessible, including to those with disabilities. This means using accessible fonts, providing alt text for images, ensuring video content has captions, and adhering to web accessibility standards. There's a great article on accessibility tools for designing e-learning in the notes. Number eight is collaborative learning opportunities. Facilitate group activities, discussions, and peer-to-peer learning opportunities to encourage interaction and collaborative learning. This caters to the social learners. For example, a virtual leadership training program incorporates group projects and discussion forums, encouraging participants to collaborate, share experiences, and learn from each other's perspectives. Number nine is real-world application and contextualization. Relate learning materials to real-world scenarios relevant to the learner's experiences and professional backgrounds. This enhances relevance and aids in the practical application of knowledge. For instance, a business management course includes case studies and simulations based on current market scenarios, enabling students to apply their theoretical knowledge to real-world business challenges. Number 10 is continuous feedback loops. Regularly collect feedback from learners about the course content and structure. Use this feedback to make ongoing adjustments to the session plans and learning resources. For example, an online art class regularly collects feedback through surveys after each module, allowing the instructor to adjust future sessions by incorporating more demonstrations as requested by the learners. 11 is micro-learning. Break down complex concepts into smaller bite-sized learning units. This approach can help manage cognitive load and is particularly effective for complex or dense subjects. For example, an online course on data science breaks down complex algorithms into short 5-minute videos, making it easier for learners to grasp and retain complex information in manageable chunks. Number 12 is multimodal content delivery. Combine various modes of delivery like live virtual classes, self-paced online modules and interactive forums to provide a varied and comprehensive learning experience. For example, a professional development program for teachers combines live webinars, recorded lectures and interactive discussion boards, providing a diverse range of learning experiences to accommodate different learning needs and schedules. So by implementing any of these techniques, e-learning facilitators can create customised learning experiences that respond to the unique needs and characteristics of their learners, thereby enhancing learner engagement, satisfaction and of course the educational journey.